I hear those Colorado winds calling out my name, and I'm not leaving this good old place. I found hope, I found beauty in the Rocky Mountain Way.
Welcome to the Smurf Cares concert series. I'm Leon Joseph Littlebird, and we're really excited tonight because we have Tina Ferguson.
Well, let's get lost out on that highway, riding interstate to the county line, never knowing where we're gonna lay our head, what we'll find. Maybe then we'll live the good life, not this bullshit 9 to 5. Maybe then we'll finally feel alive, stop getting by till we're dead. And you can find me on the highway, living my way. I'll run away. That open road is where we call home, a blacktop postcode. We'll run away. Now, honey, there's no destination, full-time vacation, doing what we please. No need for postcode envy, because I got everything I need, just you and me. Getting high out on the West Coast and drinking whiskey down in Tennessee. Honey, there's no limitations, there's no set location, no. Just turn that key and you can find me on the highway, living my way. I'll run away. That open road is where we call home, a blacktop postcode. We'll run away. And you can find me on the highway, living my way. I'll run away. That open road is where we call home, a blacktop postcode. We'll run away. Yeah, we'll go wherever you go. Just let these wheels roll and set me free.
So this is a song I wrote called The Man Who Taught Me. I wrote this song for my father. It's one of my favorite songs just because he was such an inspiration to my music, and yeah, when I lost him, I feel like music is what kind of got me through that. So yeah, this is his song. It's called The Man Who Taught Me.
The leaves are falling now, I see reds and yellows all around. Death looks beautiful this time of year. November's feeling cold as you drift away, like the first snow, too beautiful, too weak, oh, to keep. The first time I saw this life, my mama said that my brown eyes were your favorite thing you'd ever seen. But when I said goodbye, Daddy, your closed eyes, they were the worst thing I'd ever seen. Oh, please no. And all the things I will be won't measure up to the man who taught me to beat the system and live life like we're free. And everything you won't see, like my wedding living now in that calendar I'm tearing down. It's been 30 days since we laid you 6 feet under that cold ground. And God knows I miss you here. I laugh a little, I dry some tears as I reminisce your crazy ways, kneeling at your grave. The first time you heard me sing, you said my voice was the most beautiful thing you had ever heard. Last time I sang to you, you were so cold and you couldn't move, and that silence, it was the worst thing I've ever heard. That please no. And all the things I will be won't measure up to the man who taught me to beat the system and live life like we're free. And everything you won't see, like my wedding dress, my children are neat. The man who says that he's in love with me. But I promise you that I'll be all the things you believed in me. 'Cause you believed in me more than anyone, more than anything. Oh, oh, please God, no. Now all the things I'll be, they'll never measure up to that man who taught me to beat this system and live our lives like we're free. And everything you won't see, like my wedding dress, my children are meet. The man who says that he's in love with me. I promise you that I'll be everything. And I promise I'll look after our family. And I will sing louder than you ever heard me sing. Oh, Dad, I promise you I'll be all of those things you always knew I'd be.
Tina, so great to have you on the Smurf
Thank
Cares
you.
concert series.
Thank you.
So one of your songs that I was really taken with is the song about your father, the man who taught me, and really I was really touched by that. And so was your dad a musician or just a big fan of your music?
Yeah, he wasn't a musician. He was a big fan of music in general. He introduced me to all the music I loved, all my influences, and he was a huge supporter of my music when I got into it. He bought me my guitar.
There you go.
Everything.
My dad bought me my first
Did
guitar.
he?
Yeah.
Yeah, he adored it. He was the first one that got me on stage at an open mic, and definitely a big part of why I did it all. And so that song means a lot to me as well. It's he definitely taught me all I know, and I'm very thankful that I had him as a father.
Yeah, great that you got to have that relationship
Yes,
with him.
definitely.
Hop on board that train, little girl. It will take you home. And hop on board that train, little girl. Just go. 'Cause I'm young, but I feel old. From long highways, I'm young, but I feel old. From being out on my own, I'm kind, but I'll be cruel. 'Cause I've seen hard times, I don't mind, but I'll break all of your rules. You can't tell me what to do. And hop on board that train, little girl. It will take you home. And hop on board that train, little girl. Just go. I'm young, but I feel old. From long highways I'm young, but I feel old. From loved ones that we cold, I'm kind, but I'll be cruel, 'cause I've seen dark times on mine. But I'll break all of your rules. You can't tell me what to do. And you taught me to stand up for who I am. You taught me to always hold out my helping hands. And you taught me to be who it is I wanna be. And if you could see me now, I hope you'd be proud. Oh, hop on board that train, little girl. It will take you home. Hop on board that train, little girl. Just go. 'Cause I'm young, but I feel old. From long highways I'm young, but I feel old. From being out on my own I'm kind, but I'll be cruel, 'cause I've seen dark times on mine. But I'll break all of your rules. You can't tell me what to do. It seems so wrong, but it feels so right. Lying here with you tonight. Honey, please don't let me go. But don't tell anyone, 'cause no one needs to know. I got a history too long for you to read. A heavy past weighing down on me. I got nothing left to give, and I have everything to leave. A lot of pain buried deep, left unseen. So let me lay down beside you, rest my mind. And may I take a little comfort from your smile. With you I feel not so alone, honey. Please don't let me go, but don't tell anyone, 'cause no one needs to know. Now I'm not asking for your heart or for your mind, but if you'll give me just a little of your time, I'll use it well. I know I'll learn to love again and grow. Just please, oh please, don't let me go. 'Cause I feel you in my bones, I hear you singing to my soul. Just don't tell anyone, 'cause no one needs to know. No, don't tell anyone, 'cause no one needs to know.
You have another song that has kind of a familiar ring to the title. It's called Rocky Mountain Way.
Yes, it does.
What's the story about that?
That song is about how much I love Colorado
Cool.
and living out here in Colorado. I didn't mean to steal the title from Joe Walsh, but
He'll forgive
I just
you.
kept it because it was, it's the name. It's a different song, but yeah, I love it out here so much. I've never lived somewhere where I've felt so at home and so alive, and I just, on top of that, happen to have an amazing music scene out here. So this is definitely home for me, and that song is my feeling of how much this is home for me.
Well, as a native Coloradan, I want to welcome you to our
Thank
community.
you.
It's great to have you be part
I'm
of
not
it.
going anywhere.
Great.
So.
Glad to have you here.
This song is one I wrote about how much I love living out here in Colorado. I've been back and forth a couple times the last 7 years, and this is really, really home for me out here in the Rocky Mountains. So the song's called Rocky Mountain Way.
These mountains, they hold a secret. They keep me wandering, so I settled in. And the country roads are paved with pines of gold. God, there's a beauty here, one I can't resist. Oh, it's something that I would miss. So I won't go, no, not today. I hear those Colorado winds, they're calling out my name, and I'm not leaving this good old place. I found hope, I found beauty in the Rocky Mountain Way. Here, they run right through us, dear. They keep us moving on and on and on. I found the little things, that's what make up you and me. Like the sunset skies on the mountains we climb, and your lips upon my lips are moments that I'll never forget. So I won't go, Colorado winds, they're calling out my name, and I'm not leaving this good old place. I found truth, I found beauty in the Rocky Mountain Way. And there's a long cold winter coming here in the pines, but there is no other place where I can quiet my mind from all these worldly lies. This game called life that's got me tired, so tired. So I won't go, not today. 'Cause I hear those Colorado winds, they're calling out my name, and I'm not good old place. I found love, I found peace in the Rocky Mountain Way.
So Tina, we have a really beautiful, active, young music scene here in Summit County that's just growing and flourishing, and I'm so happy to be one of the elders of that scene. And what's it like for you as someone who's come into this scene and has really been active and got to play with everybody, and how does it feel for you?
This music scene is unbelievable. I have met musicians with all types of different music and different talents, and it has been amazing how working with all them, and also just how welcoming they all are. Everyone loves to play together, everyone supports each other. It's such a camaraderie out here, and it's myself coming into it, being a young musician, I felt like I was just pushed forward so much and been able to grow so much, playing with musicians that have taught me just everything. So I am so thankful for living in such an amazingly beautiful place, and on top of that with these amazingly beautiful musicians and people that surround me.
Yeah, it's really cool, isn't it?
Oh my gosh, I love this place.
Being an active part of this local music scene, what's it like for you to have something like Summit Musicians Relief Fund around to help out?
This is a scary thing to do, right? Going out and playing music for a living. It's hard work, and it seems like just when this coronavirus thing happened, everything was gone. You know, you can lose everything at the drop of the dime, and being able to have support like that is unbelievable. I've never experienced it before moving out here, and again, seeing people come together, help each other, work together, and it's so inspiring. And being a younger musician in this, it makes me want to just move forward and help the way that you guys have helped everyone.
Yeah, well, we love having you be part of Smurf.
I'm so thankful.
You're a Smurfer now.
Yeah. Thank God. Okay.
Oh, sweet darling, can't you see? Tonight you're the only thing that I need. In the morning you'll be such a sweet memory. So drink up, baby, keep talking to me. The gin on your lips makes your tongue loose and limber, stumbling over words you won't remember. You talk and you talk, words senseless but true. Keep talking that way, I might go home with you. Keep talking that way, said I might take you home. The moon keeps the stars from feeling alone. There's a frost on the trees, it's a cold winter storm. So just for tonight, I'll keep you warm. Oh, sweet darling, can't you see? Tonight you're the only one that I need. In the morning you'll be such a sweet memory. So drink up, baby, keep talking to me. The jukebox is playing an old country tune. Let's take to the dance floor. 1, 2, 1, 2. There's a ring of fire around me and you. You be my Johnny, oh, I'll be your June. Oh, yeah, I'll be your June for the rest of the night. I'll sing you a tune if you'll walk the line. Follow my lead, don't rush, take your time. With you in my arms, I'm feeling so fine. Oh, sweet darling, can't you see? Tonight you're the only thing that I need. In the morning you'll be such a sweet memory. So drink up, baby, quit talking to me. The night's getting old, that neon reads closed. The bartender shouts, last call, time to go. Not looking for love, just someone to hold. And just for tonight, not to feel so alone. Oh, sweet darling, can't you see? Tonight you're the only thing that I need. In the morning you'll be such a sweet memory. So drink up, baby, keep talking to me. Drink up, baby, come home with me. Fire burning out desire, fading from your eyes, such a beautiful demise. Watching young love die, they reminded me of you, the way that love stole the room like a strong perfume. I could see it in their eyes, and it took me back in time. That was you and I. We were on fire, your hand locked in mine, our bodies both entwined, love like we were running out of time. But I remember that fire burning out desire, fading from your eyes, such a beautiful demise. Watching young love die. No, I couldn't look away. They told our story in the way he held her tight so she would stay. Both young and so naive, so innocent and so free. That once was you and me. lost in desire, caught in a moment, locked in time, holding on to every smile, making love every hour. But I remember that fire, burning out desire, fading from your eyes, such a beautiful demise, watching young love die. Yes, I remember that fire, burning out desire, fading from your eyes, such a beautiful demise, watching young love die. And now you're fading from my mind, such a beautiful demise, watching young love die.
So Tina, this COVID pandemic thing has affected all of us musicians in a very kind of hostile way. Suddenly everything was gone. What have you been doing during this time, and how has it affected you?
I mean, it took every show, everything was gone. It really affected me. It was crazy how, I was playing, 8-9 gigs a week because how the music scene's so great out here, to nothing at all. So it was pretty crazy. It was an eye-opening thing about, again, how fast you can lose gigs, and that's why the Summit County Music Relief Fund is so amazing, having us here and giving us opportunity to play and still make a little bit of money on the side, But hopefully, I think, we're all sticking together and we're going to get through it, and hopefully by next year we're all back on the stages.
Hopefully.
Yeah,
We're keeping our fingers crossed. One of the things that I found myself doing was writing a lot more, just playing more. Have you experienced something like that?
I thought I was going to, and I actually kind of took a break. I played a lot this winter.
That's healthy.
So it was, yeah, and I've been working, hopefully building a home studio, and I've been wanting to get into production work and to learn how to use, just GarageBand and record my songs. So that's kind of something I've been trying to push myself into during this time.
Cool.
Yeah.
All right. I'm running fast, going nowhere. I cannot find peace of mind. I'm getting high to pass the morning, then I'm punishing my liver every night. I've been running hard since 17, now I'm running out of gasoline. I'm drowning all my troubles and my strife in whiskey, weed, and kerosene. Oh, light a match, watch your dreams turn into ashes overnight. So take away those pills that I adore and empty all these bottles on the floor. Tell me there's a calm after the storm, then watch me shake and shiver, sweat, screaming out for more. I'm running fast, going nowhere. I cannot find peace of mind. Getting high to pass the morning, punishing my liver every night. Now I got vices, so does he, and we are all meant to be rowdy, rough, and rugged, oh, sometimes. But addiction is a friend of mine, and I don't wanna live my life forgetting what I did last night. So take away those pills that I adore and empty all these bottles on the floor. Tell me there's a calm after the storm. Watch me shake and shiver, sweat, screaming out for more. I'm running fast, going nowhere. I cannot find peace of mind. Getting high to pass the morning, punishing my liver every night. I'm falling fast, can I find peace of mind? If I'm not high, I'm so low I fear I won't make it through another night. So take away those pills that I adore and empty all these bottles on the floor. And tell me there's a calm after the storm. And watch me shake and shiver, sweat, screaming out for more. I'm running fast, going nowhere. Can I find peace of mind? Getting high, it's past the morning, punishing my liver every night. But I'm running through the ringer with my life, and I'm punishing my liver. Well, every night. She's a bad bitch who just stole your money. What you gonna do when they come for you, honey? Oh, pack up that old suitcase and run. You better run, 'cause he's a hard man with a bad temper. And when they come around, you better run for cover, 'cause they won't take no mercy on your soul. Oh no, love sick, money hungry, a pretty little girl and a poor boy running, looking for a place to hide. It's Bonnie and Clyde. Alright. See, the Great Depression took a great toll on two Texas lovers with rebel souls. Work was hard to find, so they turned to crime. That's right, and they shot down the sheriff in town. Never looked back, couldn't turn around. Soon they found themselves wanted, dead or alive. Alright, love sick, money hungry, a pretty little girl and a poor boy running, looking for a place to hide. That's Bonnie and Clyde. Alright. Now that borrow gang took to robbing banks, left a trail of their reckless ways across the central part of this United States. Soon fame came their way, and everybody knew their names. The papers praised people's rave to their great escape. Love sick, money hungry, a pretty little girl and a poor boy running, looking for a place to hide. It's Bonnie and Clyde. Alright. Now when you live fast, you do die young, and there was no exception for these young loves. They got shot down in a Louisiana town. Oh, love sick, money hungry, that pretty little girl and boy stopped running. They died side by side, Bonnie and Clyde. Well, love sick, money hungry, that pretty little girl and boy stopped running. They died side by side, but their legacy is still alive. Oh, we've all heard that story of Bonnie and Clyde. Alright.
One of the songs that you did for us in the show was that I really loved was Bonnie and Clyde, and it's a we all know the history of the story.
Yeah.
And it was just really cool the way you presented it. It was an interesting new point of view. But you said you like to play with bluegrass bands?
I do. I love bluegrass music. I did not really know much about bluegrass till I moved to Colorado, and then I just fell in love with it. And that song, along with Punishing My Liver, are ones that are just so fun for me to play with some bluegrass musicians. And a lot of my songs, it's these are all stripped down, and I've been so used to having bands behind me lately. It's interesting going and bringing those to just me and the guitar again, and especially with Bonnie and Clyde. But yeah, that song I was written from a songwriting class, and I was supposed to write about historical figures, and that's where it came from. And then it evolved way more into bluegrass when I came out to Colorado.
Musically took an evolution,
Yes, yeah.
Well, it's a beautiful song.
Thank you so much.
So, Tina, a lot of musicians are working really hard to try and get to Vegas, but you came from Vegas to here.
Yeah.
And you've written a song about that, haven't you?
Yeah, well, the song Snow in Las Vegas was written by me and Nick Demler, and he actually started that song and had that first line about it snowing in Las Vegas because it had just snowed more in Las Vegas than it had in like 82 years. And I ended up saying, hey, I'm from Vegas, let's write this song together. So that's how that song came together, and it was kind of about westward expansion and our own travels west and our time out there. So.
Well, it's a cool song.
Yeah, thank you. Yeah, thank you, Nick, for writing that with me.
Thank you, Nick.
Miss that kid, great artist. It's a song I wrote with Nick Demler called Snow in Las Vegas.
It's been 82 years since it snowed like this in Las Vegas. 50 years since they had the summer love. 65 since the Carissa gold mine was dug and swept under the rug. 75 miles down the highway, on down the highway towards the setting sun. 150 years since they drove the Gold's back in Ogden. How many died just to see the Hollywood sign? 1805, the co-discovery was still alive, oh, looking out at a tide. 75 miles down the highway, on down this highway towards the western skies. For 69 years since they pressed hit records in Memphis. 1965, rock and roll came alive. The Beatles took their first American tour, 1964. 75 miles down the highway, on down the highway, blue jays fly. On down the highway, on down the highway, on down the highway, blue jays
The Smurf Cares concert series wouldn't be possible without the generous contributions of our sponsors. We'd like to thank Crystal 93, Affordable Music, World Music Development, the Town of Dillon, Angry James Brewery, and of course, The Goat.
Just you and me, getting high out on the West Coast and drinking whiskey down in Tennessee. Honey, there's no limitations, there's no set location, no. Just turn that key and you can find me on the highway, living my way. I'll run away. That open road is where we call home, a blacktop postcode. We'll run away, and you can find me on the highway, living my way. I'll run away. That open road is where we call home, a blacktop postcode. We'll run away. Yeah, we'll go wherever you go. Just let these wheels roll and set me